I don't think people really appreciate or even realize how quickly time can just get away from you. How we don't have as much time as we think we do. It's interesting because time ticks by and it's such a gift and a tragedy at the same time because we're never going to get those moments back. It's never going to come back. We let it dissolve and just flow through our fingers and choose not to put our effort and our time and our investment into these moments that are so easy to just let go. And I don't get why people do not have a sense of urgency to create the life that they want for tomorrow, to invest in how they're going to feel tomorrow because they're so focused and distracted on the now of avoiding those questions, avoiding connecting them with themselves and other people, avoiding they would rather actually suffer and have pain to have instant gratification. And I don't know if it's my generation or if it's just a disease that is spreading throughout the whole world. I mean, this is a problem that I feel like people have struggled with for a very long time. But those moments you never get back. You will never get back. I will never be 3 years old again. I will never be 9. I will never be 12 or 16 or 21. I will never be that age ever again. And that's why it's so important to figure out who do you want to be? What things do you want to accomplish? Because you don't have the time to do everything. You have the time to put your effort into things that you care about. And if you're putting your time into things that you don't care about, it's not going to build a happy life. It's not going to bring you a healthy mindset in the future. When you're 80 years old, you are going to be the compounded result of all those tiny little decisions that you decided to make as you were growing older. And if you think that the little decisions that you make every day don't matter, if you think that those don't matter, even the smallest little decision, you're wrong. You know, if I go into Starbucks and buy a coffee, okay? If I go in and buy a coffee and decide to add 75-cent caramel syrup on top of it, okay? That made me momentarily happy, okay? I love coffee and I love caramel. But, you know, that coffee is also going to speed up my heart for the rest of the day and make me crash later, which is going to affect my energy and my productivity. It's also literally going to age me because it's making my heart pound faster. That it's literally aging me faster. And that one cup of coffee might not make a huge difference at this moment, but if I do that every day, those seconds that I just aged myself are going to add up. I'm also going to have, because I work at a job where I'm trading literally my life, my time for money, I now have to work longer to make up for that 75 cents, to make up for the $2 for the coffee cup. Like, everything is connected. Everything affects everything else. Your attitude, your productivity at work, the choice that you even decide where you want to work. If you're putting your time and your effort into things that you don't care about, you are literally wasting your life. Wasting it. And you have to have a balance of health, wealth, love, and happiness. You have to have a balance of all four, because if you put all of your time and effort into one category, let's say you're obsessed, you're a workaholic and you work all the time, which was my problem for a very long time, then a blink of an eye, you're wondering, where did the time go? Where did the time go? What happened? Why am I 3 years older And I have only a couple of friends that I really trust. You know what? Because I chose that to make those friendships a priority. I chose at some point in time, I didn't have time to go meet new people. I didn't have time to invest in someone that wasn't a safe relationship. So I was obsessed with work, and then I didn't have the friendships that I wanted. You have to have a balance. You have to be considering all four: health, wealth, love, and happiness every day. Every day. And choose wisely when you make a sacrifice of a category. Because compounding impact, when you're 80 years old, you are a result of the decisions that you made for 80 years. And you want to be able to look back and say that you chose to put your time into things that actually were important to you. And what's great is that we don't all have the same things that we care about. We don't all have the same important aspects. So there is plenty to go around. Not everybody wants to be wealthy. Not everybody wants to have a big family. Not everybody wants the same things. So there's plenty to go around. And you can listen to your intuition. Your intuition will help you decide. Pay attention to negative and positive feelings. Negative feelings tell you when something isn't working for you. Negative feelings are a trigger that tell you that something isn't right, so fix it. Fix it. Don't ignore it. Don't distract yourselves. Don't blame yourself. Don't blame others. Don't blame society. Just fix it. Just take responsibility for your own happiness and just fix it. You're smart enough to fix it. You're smart enough to figure out what isn't working, so do something about it. Don't just sit there and complain. Do something. Take advantage of those moments that are passing by. They're gone. And they're gone so quickly. It just boggles me. I don't understand how some people can so casually not care. And then wonder why they're miserable, wonder why they are suffering from poor health, wondering why they're not where they want to be. They don't want to admit that it was their responsibility and they dropped the ball. Don't waste your life. The fact that you are alive and here today is just an astronomical probability that you are even alive and breathing. And you're wasting your time in Loserville with other losers who are wasting their life. Get out of Loserville. Make different friends who actually care about where they put their time. You don't need to be around people who are wasting their life. You don't need to be around things that are bringing you down, that are convincing you that you're not good enough to have what you want. You are good enough to have what you want. You are smart enough. And in this day and age, with the internet, there are a million other people. Well, maybe not a million, but there are thousands of other people who have accomplished what you're trying to accomplish. So go find those mentors. Go find those people, especially with the internet. Now you can have a mentor on a blog who you can see every day, who have messages to uplift you. You don't have to put your time and energy into things that you don't care about. You have the power to actually build a life that you care about. Don't let those moments pass by. Have that sense of urgency. Don't be afraid to put in the hard work to get where you need to go. What isn't working will make you miserable and unhappy, and that is an emotional trigger. And when you are unhappy enough, you will make a change. When you are miserable enough, make a change. You don't have to wait until you're rock bottom. You can start now. Do it now. Don't wait. Decide what you want and go get it. Don't bring the bar down and decide, oh, maybe this was too high of a goal. Don't do that. Prioritize. People put their time and energy into things that they care about, or at least they should. Prioritize. Make it a priority to be happy. Make it a priority to build the life that you want. Don't let those moments slip away. Balance it. Because all 4 categories affect each other, and you don't have time to waste.